Сон. Всім доброго ранку, дня. Продовжуємо проходження Starfield. United Colony. Квести та будемо далі проходити фракційні завдання. І мейн сюжет по можливості. Так. Підготувала вже чай, кофе. Та будемо вирушати. Підготувала вже чай, кофе. Підготувала. А що, погнав? Сьогодні у нас 7 жовтня, 11:39. Star Eagle. Бачиш, як вона зберігає. Який корабль? Star Eagle. Левел 20. І 2 дня, 2 години і 15 хвилин. А ми зараз. Так, дорогу.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
The new books for me? I hope you're having a good day. Worried? No, I think it's fascinating. I know they maybe seem scary at first, but what if it's just a threat display? You know, how lots of species will puff themselves up or show off their teeth and growl to scare off anything they don't like. Yeah, but all sorts of people say my dad makes a bad impression, and he gets by just fine. Sure sounds like we haven't seen the last of them, so I guess we'll see what happens. Worried? No, I think it's fascinating. I know they maybe seem scary at first, but you know how... I don't know. I'm just a kid. I just thought maybe we shouldn't assume the worst. Bye!
Yeah? I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them. That's what disturbs me. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? It's very disturbing, especially with all of that. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What the... I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions. Matteo would definitely agree with you about their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. Exactly. We must use all of the tools. Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say. I knew I could count on your support. Well then, I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
Hey! How are you?
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he? Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an abs- Oh, really? Is that supposed to give him some kind of What I don't understand. Don't you dare give me by hiring those Well then, it's painfully clear I'm wasting my time. It's a real shame we couldn't see eye to eye on this. What can I help you with? Until later.
Yes? I have to talk about Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right? Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the... or... I didn't detect any localized timing. Oh, yeah? Joking. We just need more data. There has to be a way to... It's one of our few facts about them. This could be a turning point for humanity. Or it could be just... or a gazillionaire. All we know is... Yeah, that's how they appear. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again. Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Escape trajectory plotted.
And just like that, we're in space.
Captain! Over here.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information. Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor. That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium.
I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Well, I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Wait, you don't mean...
I couldn't agree more, Captain. There's too much at stake for us to act hastily.
Yes, a fair assessment, Chief Diplomat. So then, while the data you two have presented is compelling, I think we can safely say it's insufficient for the level of action you've requested. Perhaps once we've... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks, just as predicted.
Good God. There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scan somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We didn't get where we are by sitting on our laurels.
Тераморфи напали.
Rifle, grab it!
What are you doing?
Stop!
EM
We're
fire,
trying to
Captain!
help you!
Eradicated all nearby enemies. Enemy activity in the area.
got here when you did.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here. Sorry doesn't bring these people back. A crisis isn't licensed to cast aside your morals. Now, officer, the way those people were acting, I've seen this before.
I don't know. We tried to restrain, but some of the other officers down there...
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, they can induce fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. You kill the morph, and that we should grab... Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I believe we are no longer alone.
My God, no time to waste, Captain! Boots in the dirt!
An evacuation order has been issued in the Spaceport District. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
It's here! It's here! You want backup? Just stand there. Good!
Officer, are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding up. They said you've done this before. Well, fire team to spare, whatever's. Can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast.
you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight.
We're not UC security. Roger that. We're on you. Be prepared.
Тільки мій корабль не тронули. Приморки знають, що мій корабль не взяти.
Guess they weren't kidding about you.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
О, Рава, здоров. Здоров. Привіт. мене костюм з Dead Space.
How the hell do terramorphs get into the city like that undetected? Whole building's on lockdown.
United Colonies, motherfucker.
Terramorphs. Holy hell.
Це фракція United Colonies. Об'єднані колонії. Так, можна один скіл вилучити. Find dream this is more difficult. Increase your maximum health by 30%. Increase total carrying capacity by 50 килограмм. Не можем? 25 килограмм. Итого 150. Ага, тепер я 150 можу носити. Ага. Скільки часов в Starfield? Ну, 48 десь. Може більше, більше. Десь 50 десь там. Там, коли я там пише 2 дня. Там треба дивитися по сейвах. А ну дивись. Дивись. 2 дня, 2 часа, 53 хвилини. Тобто 2 дня це 48, правильно? Плюс 2 часа це 50. І плюс час. 51 час. Право, 51 час. Так.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the cabinet owes you your concerns about the Terramorphs.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we... Now, after today's events, as well as but to accomplish those goals, as such, the cabinet has... As soon as we've got the data in hand...
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Free Star Collective and House Varun to play. Someone who knows precisely. The cabinet wants you.
Я скажу тобі, Рава, знаєш що? Що якщо ти будеш грати... якщо ти будеш грати на компі... по-перше, у тебе буде ультра настройки, бо у тебе комп там потужний, супер-мега. Плюс у тебе буде русик. Розумієш? У тебе буде русик. І тобі буде цікавіше, бо ти будеш більше розуміти, про що ти граєш. Тому що я дуже багато скіпаю. Ну, я перекладаю, типа, ну... Все одно, грати на українській мові і грати на англійській – це різні речі. А ти будеш на русику грати, якщо ти будеш грати.
Are you quite all right? Are you wounded? The very next item on my list. In exchange. So, can we count?
It won't be an issue for me,
Я
ma'am.
стараюсь перекладати, я прям не
I
дуб,
suppose I can
но
understand
все
the
одно
captain's
мені некомфортно.
hesitance in accessing the archives. But now, well, the situation's...
Excellent.
Excellent.
Captain?
You can put count on me.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archive. You should be able to find her in our office across the hall.
Ми йдемо якісь архіви
And on
відкривати
behalf
про
of the
тераморф.
whole of the United Colonies, you have...
The next time Terramorphs rear their ugly heads,
Десь косарей дали.
Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
10 косарей. 10 косарей. Ні, беремо це оце. Не можемо? Бля. Increase maximum clock.
This is the last Terramorph attack like this that you see will ever face.
These orders can't be... Yes. Yes, sir. Consider it done.
Мамань, давай.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. I was also told the
Where is repositories?
Someone paid attention in current events. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency. UC, Freestar Collective, and House. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince two people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Faroon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Я балдею. Мені нравится, конечно. Звичайно, Рава мені нравится. Я балдею від цієї гри. Просто топ. Мені вона більше, ніж Кіберпанк нравиться. Щас це моя любима гра. Просто в мене нема часу, Рава. Нема часу в мене багато, я ж на роботі. Я би більше грав. Просто ще Кіберпанк вийшов, а Кіберпанк прикольний. Phantom Liberty, він просто охерительний. Тоже класний. Потім Assassin's Creed Mirage вийшов, теж інтересний. Потім я ще проходжу Souls-like Lies of P, вона охерительна. Ти представляєш, скільки ігор вийшло одночасно в один майже місяць? Це просто охереть можна. Зараз 10 числа виходить, хто любить тачки, от ти любиш тачки, виходить Forza Motorsport. Ну, я благо хоч не фанат, бля. Forza, бля. Ну, Forza виходить. Потім там далі виходить Alan Wake 2 в кінці місяця. Це просто, це пісець. Потім виходить Alan in the Dark. Потім виходить Аватар, бля. Тут, бля, це капець, цей рік в плані ігровому це просто вообще, це якийсь, ну, такого ще, ну, щоб так багато крутих ігор виходило. А тут Starfield, він, блін, мені дуже подобається. Просто, я вже казав, мені не вистачає перекладу. Якби тут був українські субтитри, я б взагалі стяв кипятком би, напевно. Вам прикольно, вам всі дали умови. Вам є торрент, бля, можете навіть не купляти. І там є русик, там є русифіцірований переклад. Вон Олегіч Геймс, вон грає на російській, бля. Я не буду на російській грати. І говорити то також. Ну як успіть? Ну так як я роблю, Рава, так як я роблю. І грати потрохи, кожен день проходити. Кожен день проходити по 1-2 стріма, 1-2 стріма. Ти ж не можеш прийти після роботи і не їсти, не спати, нічого, бля, просто, ну, це фізично, це нереально, бля. От я роблю, скільки я встигаю. Скільки я встигаю, я роблю. 1-2 стріма. Буває, 1 стрім роблю в день. Хоча б 1 стрім. No problem.
Very funny.
Давай.
Both ambassadors have reasons they won't. Now, I'll provide guidance on how. And I do mean cooperate. Though that doesn't mean. But it does mean we need to get you up. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Faroon?
Tell me about Ambassador House of Varun, давай.
Ambassador Balmore's. When the rest of House Faroon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stated he's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, though claiming to know how a member of House Faroon thinks is a quick way to... It does, but there's... We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still... his public appearances were always rare, but it's been... Scans of the facility show life signs. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties.
I will track him down, motherfucker.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies... Here. This device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms my...
Oh, boss. I need to take something, bro. Tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe of Authority. Блядь, це що я 3 послов маю, блядь, шукати, блядь. Піпець.
The good ambassador. Now, officially, our office is. Use your experiences as a member. Who knows? But my suspicion.
Alright, tell me about this other two.
Certainly. See, UC intelligence has a record, but getting caught trespassing. So, if your report suggests there's a disgruntled. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to... Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Be smart out there, Captain.
Acquire Frontier Collective Archive. Я просто рава за що того, що я нормально не маю перекладу. Я багато що упускаю в плані сюжету, розумієш? Я якби улавлюю, про що йде мова. Я намагаюсь зрозуміти це. Але коли ти граєш і ти розумієш повністю, про що йде мова, це взагалі кайф, ти розумієш? Тобто гра сама по собі цікава, офігенно зроблена. А якщо ти ще й втикаєш про що, це взагалі класно, бля. Короче, Рава, наверное, обиделся и ушел. Рава, ты обиделся? Ну добре, гарного дня. Доктор сержант Юрій.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-xeno protocol.
Freestar Collective Embassy. Ну так Freestar Collective, це ж я був у... Це рейнджери. Рейнджери.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means...
Terramorphs. All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails.
Да, конечно, написано. Freestar Diplomatic Access Card. Варун. О, в мене є Варун, Embassy Internet. Ми побачимося з цією фракцією Варун, топчик.
I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
This building is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here already. How you're not going away? Need Freestar Collective help, motherfucker. Captain Trouble Grant, only one guard. You really need talk ambassador, motherfucker.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy. In order to protect us all.
Blah 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 blah.
I can only
blah,
presume
blah.
you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You heard correctly. We need access to our head, motherfucker.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not
Ой,
be
не
the one
надо
responsible
ля-ля,
for its
блядь.
release.
Dangerous
Now,
information.
why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Не трезви. Fine, I will just figure something out of the way. Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one
Я
chance.
тобі дам
One
шанс.
to convince
Ти
me.
мені шанс дає, блядь.
Understood.
От скотина, блядь. Thank you.
I'm listening.
I'm listening, motherfucker. You were a soldier. It was your job to protect, and that they intend to do the dead, motherfucker. Are you willing to risk more deaths because that's that you are doing but not helping us?
It's a job I
Oh,
take very
fuck.
seriously. It's why I'm even entertaining what you're suggesting right now.
Holy shit. How many lives are you willing to risk because you have a right government? I have seen twice now how bad this attack can be. I don't want to tear her.
And if the United
Блин, на неї
Colonies
це не
abuses
кати,
this
блядь.
terramorph data, I'm not gonna just trade one threat for another.
Що ж ти скотина, блядь, вийов? Сам. A person galaxy needs ambassador.
Oh, please.
No nie,
Buttering
вообще
me
не
up isn't gonna
катит
get us anywhere. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is
I'm
not
sorry,
changing.
потому що я стерва.
The UC is just
Я
gonna have
стерва,
to
і я
find
тобі
another
нічого не
way.
дам.
Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Ну і пішла нахуй, блядь. Так. Вар, прислав, коли ти
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry.
Absolutely conscious.
Oh, what? You're the Vanguard. You know, I was about... And like I've got...
You did get lucky.
Doubt the Vanguard. But look, the Ambassador, like, even if he does have trained diplomat. And I don't want to get...
Sound like you don't be a lot more like working.
You want to work with me?
Cameron Diaz.
Why don't we talk
James
somewhere
Cameron.
a bit more private?
What? Cameron. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Ой, ти, блін, не чекай, там ти не міг поговорити, блін.
So you want me to
But we
work
now
with
we-
you?
We need help. There are more attacks and we are planning the stuff.
No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city. So then,
I need you to get my ambassador active access code.
okay,
First, you need the reveal key.
first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side.
I need to get the store active access code. I need to get the code without base.
Her quarters. Huh. And you and the UC will be providing me with...
I have your video now.
Oh, wait, I thought you were looking to hire me. I'm not taking a...
Да, just I need to be watching this video.
Oh?
О, motherfucker. Окей. За 8 тисяч кредитів я тобі, блядь, жопу буду завтра.
Okay, no, okay, yeah. Okay, so There's a utility corridor that leads into the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main
Короче,
conference room.
коррупції нема. Коррупція, блядь.
The key.
Сука.
Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Представити літак сільська дядя. А кажуть, що корупції нема. Кругом корупція.
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
Бля. I understand.
detected. Patching in playback.
Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors rejected my appeal to join. Again, which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up? The mind part in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
журнальчик. Журнальчик. Как успеть? Все. Diablo 4 теперь и в Стиме. 17 октября. В Стиме? Diablo? Вау. А цена? Цена? 2500?
Wait, something's wrong. Who's there? What are you doing in here? Stop! In the name of the Lord! Okay, let's go. This isn't a playground. Good. And you can bet the UC is gonna hear about this.
You again? You do... Excuse me? No. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong... So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can... I can even have embassy security forget about your little transgressions from earlier. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal. Fine, but I want to beg me not to turn you.
Good. I appreciate you working with me. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. I can only let you get the information on the Terramore. And all research will need to be monitored. But those two items should be enough to...
Can I agree to put them? What plasma irradiation tissues injection our
Good.
You again. You should get out of here.
Get out of here.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
Waterhouse Road. Все, йдемо в цей хаос ворон. Полетите. Я хочу скоммуниздить. Васька, ти не одобряєш. Спиздив шлем, бля. Я от думаю, Рава, чому вони на виході Diablo 4 не зробили в Стімі? Який їм сенс це робити зараз? Люди вже всі поіграли і забули, напевно, більшість людей. А такі фани там, як ти, як я, ще можуть грати. І якщо б вони зробили ціну в 2 рази дешевше, може ще й куплять. Ну по 2500 в Стімі, коли вже всі її пройшли недавно, дуже сумніваюсь. Дуже сумніваюсь. Ні, дуже сумніваюся, що люди будуть грати, я маю на увазі. Я та буду грати, я на плойки граю. Бо я її на плойки купив і вона 2500 коштує, дуже дорого. Грини. На Xbox вона в 2 рази дешевше стоїть через Аргентину. Вообще, реально в 2 рази дешевше. 1150 там стандарт Edition стоїть. А в Стімі зараз захерячать, блядь, 2500 ціну. Хто її буде грати, блядь, не знаю. Чисто якісь... Типу Battle.net це було перешкода, щоб пограти в Diablo? Не думаю. Ті, у кого були ПК і грали через Battle.net. Що Steam дає... Не думаю, Рау, не думаю. Блін, це компанія Blizzard, це вони тут реально, ну, якщо вони думають, що типа зараз всі в Стімі. Вау! Блядь, Йоу! Да ніхера, такого не буде. Буду далі грати в цей Counter-Strike, блядь, 2 і гребаний PUBG, блядь. Кончено. І Fortnite, блядь. Вообще. І ще цей. Genshin Impact, блядь. Ладно, я вже що мог обосрать, я вже обосрав, блядь. Ну блін, ну по факту воно так і є, блядь. Хоча, в принципі, на вкус і цвіт, як кому що подобається, в принципі. Краще, напевно, не... Ну, це моя думка. Це моя суб'єктивна думка. Багатьом людям, я впевнений, Starfield не подобається. Не подобається. Хоча вони... Це просто не їхня гра. Так само, як, наприклад, PUBG не моя гра. Так само. Тому... Тому кожному своє. Правильно, Роб? Так, давай перекур зробимо. Чай, брейк. Ми прийшли до House of Varun. Дом Варун. Це якась секретна організація, яка також щось знає про тераморф. Тераморф. Ксеноморфі, блядь. Тераморфі. Ідемо якийсь чай зробимо, блядь. Щось цей. Пару хвилин. Просто там перекос. Рава, ты видел, что там в Израиле делается? Ну, короче, там те террористы Хамам начали Израиль обстреливать. Так, все. Все. З'їв бутерброд. Поповнили ману, чакру. Можна продовжувати. Рава смачного. Кофе, чай. Баба рижая. Вина красного. Вина... Анджела. Мираж пока не. Стражи Галактики. Ты до сих пор не играл в Стражи Галактики? Дополнение на кибер... Дополнение кибер... Да. Киберпанк топ вообще. Классный. Кіберпанк дуже раджу пограти. Хоча б почати. Коли буде время, хоча б почати. Ну і Starfield я теж дуже раджу Starfield пограти. Можеш його, ну, реально скачати і попробувати. З Русиком. Васька, смотри, я змею нашел. Що ти йдеш, блядь? Паузу виробляємо Ембазі. Це посольство цієї Ліги Тіней. Це Ліга Тіней, оцей Варун. Ну, щось на зразок гільдії воров, напевно. Чи темно... Ні, це темне братство. Темне братство. А де прибиральниця, блядь? Де уборщиця? Де прибиральниця, блядь? Що у вас тут все мхом поросло? Ну, дивись, якщо тобі подобається Fallout, якщо тобі подобається Skyrim, то тобі стопудово, ну, я впевнений в цьому, що тобі сподобається Starfield. Просто це в космосі, блін. Ну, є деякі моменти, що, можливо, людям не сподобалось. Оці загрузки, багато загрузок, що там корабель не може літати, де ти хочеш, типу. Ну так вони зробили, блін, ну що зробиш? Ну, в принципі, воно не впливає ні на сюжет, ні на завдання, ні на ощущення від гри, від атмосфери, зброя, прикид, кораблі от різні, ну. Тобто, ну, в цілому вона мені подобається, я взагалі ні одного недоліка не знайшов. Мені тупо все подобається, я вже казав. Мені не вистачає перекладу. От мені для щастя не вистачає перекладу тут українського, все. А так, мені все сподобалось. Але я розумію людей, які кажуть, що загрузки там цей. Тому що треба класти, устанавлювати на SSD. Зараз майже всі ігри, які виходять, всі ігри нові, не тільки Starfield, їх треба встановлювати на SSD. Це вже норма. Це вже норма. Васька, блядь. Опа!
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I will happily carry whatever you need.
Він вообще ни хера не заметный, блядь. Артвелл. Стоять.
I will see you at a later time.
Васька. Deactivate it. Remove combo inhibition. Блядь. Бля, у мене одна аптечка. Япона мать. Ай, блін. Да Япона мать. Дептили. Conference computer system activated. Ну... Воно все одно опит, досвід дає за взлом. Опа! Бай-бай. Бай-бай. Оба, челик.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. Reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Балмор, как город в Моровинде. Амбасадор. Амбасадор це посол, коротше, переклад.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
Correct.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Hear me, Alexander.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage.
Are you understand?
The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You don't need independent observer to verify this responsibility.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Varun's archival. Прибіжав. Де ти був? Бігав.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Yeah. Advanced space tracker balance. Можна я в туалет скажу? Все, дякую. А забрати можна? О, можна. Можна. Забирай гроші, кажу. Я. Давай, дядя. Я не против, я тебе.
An application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
Jumping such a height is dangerous for your endoskeleton.
Excuse me. Captain, you're... Oh, wait. That's incredible. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precise... Regardless, superlative work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the Ark. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Отак от бігаємо. Опа.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Х'юстон, Техас, це цей. Летить на Марс.
You may proceed, Captain.
Васька, ми забрали юніт 18.
Okay. Hello.
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sanan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfaction operation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
For us to start getting some real answers, and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Major, you may take possession of the motor.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. Even if you have made my life more challenging than it needed to be, a deal is a deal. We need to make you a citizen.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
What? Oh, sorry, just Terramorph attack. I'm lucky to be still here.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you. but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, given your performance earlier. But this person asked to speak to you specifically. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the
Да, мені
strictest
громадянство
confidence.
Юнайтед
You
Колоні.
can tell
І
no
5000.
one. Can you agree to these terms?
Ну так собі. I will take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Subsection 7. Успей, блядь, Вася. Тысяч.
Hello. Do you require assistance with your items?
Блін, місця нема.
Goodbye.
Херово.
Authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Ні. Хто це? Хто це?
I'm Francois Fanon. But most know me as Vivictus.
Why Victus?
I was an admiral during the Colony War.
Адмірал.
One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
My God. United Colony has been lying.
Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help. Though I am
І ви мені дасте свій адміральський флот. Ха! Ой, цей корабль. Законсервірований. She told me she's your clone.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you, and I think I have... After some long years, helping them gather it, with quite a few success, the names and location, I'll tell you where. There is a former, like myself in it, if it dealt death, when the colony war ended, but I finally found, I'm not expecting he'll come bring me evidence that the job's done. Good. According to my information, there's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez.
Капітан Маркус. Спік депутатом.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Captain, did your meeting go? Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prison, but it's a situation we've been managing. And the most critical part, good. And that's not a good look. Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's fine. Of course, killing Orlays is completely... That'd be a huge win. Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just... Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Yes?
Все, до капітана Маркіза. Маркуса. Маркіза. Дякую. Маркес. Да.
You have a nice day now. Have a good one.
Need some work done?
С него не стреляли. Доктор. Дома бас херня полная, блядь. Покупай. Блин, он уже зависло. Блин, не пугай меня.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
Блин, я уже думал зависло. Идем. Перестал. Воу, що таке? Скільки формат?
Read any good books lately? Ahoy, Captain! See you later.
Давай на орбит.
Lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in.
трошки подріфую. А чё красный экран? Перекур зробимо. Класно, класно. Ось, все літаєш.
там продовжуємо.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No?
The Den responding to hail. You are cleared to dock. Welcome to UC Space.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel
What's new?
alive.
Do you have something in mind, or do you just want to pick a star and see what's there? I'm up for anything.
Returning to assignment, Captain.
Dad, do you think so?
The station was rebuilt after it was destroyed by House Varun. It's unclear why they felt like rebuilding it was necessary, but they did.
Greetings, Captain.
Hard to believe this place is attacked, but the military is nothing if not resilient.
Only a matter I am, hands down, the best pilot in this dump. Don't let anyone tell you different. You kidding? It's what I was born to do. Wait, I mean flying is what I was born to do. This Vanguard thing? Temporary. Only a matter of time before I get called up to the Navy. Before you know it, I'll be a captain. No, wait. Admiral. Yeah. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am. Damn right I am. I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, and I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application in for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me? Just like that? Wow, that's great! I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Really appreciate it. Okay then.
А, New Atlantic.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, so you are. Sorry about that, Captain. People mistake us for peacekeepers most days. Wasn't expecting someone from the actual military. So, what can I do for you? Orlaise. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock! There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Can't think of a better spot your Orlaise might be hiding. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Опа! Мені дали координати нового корабля, Варлока. Так, добре.
Everything good? We're here to help.
І ще є тут додатковий квест, можемо зробити нового члена команди собі взяти.
Marquez is all right, I guess. If she's gonna be lucky to have me.
Давай,
Back in the
резко
lap
зробимо.
of luxury right here.
It's good to be out and about. Well, it's stuffy sometimes.
We're free and clear for flight.
Kirk Enterprise. Warp 3.
Our tiny tin can fragile humans have survived being
You are
burned from
entering
space
United
once
Colony
more.
space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in
Опа! Опа-на! Виліт! Оце поворот. Двадцять перший левел. О, коди.
Our tiny tin can of fragile
Welcome to
humans
UC
has survived
space.
being hurled
Maintain
through
your current
space
course
once
while we
more.
scan your ship's cargo. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at Atlantis.
Да, ну, я тут.
I have something for you.
Captain, Admiral Logan informed me of your part in halting the attacks. Whole damn city owes you. Now, what do you need? Okay, didn't see that one coming. No need to say any more. I know what it's about. He's convinced he deserves a promotion, which to him means a transfer, a command post, maybe a new ship and a big office. Do you know him well? What do you think of him? Not exactly a ringing endorsement, but good to know. Clearly patience isn't his strong suit. I thought the constant stream of messages was a bit much, but if he's gonna be sending people here... Alright, I received some good advice from someone in the Vanguard recently, and I'm gonna run with it. I'd like you to deliver this message to Bastion on my behalf, the full authority of Vanguard leadership. He's gonna be the first and only recipient of a new commendation. Quite an honor. I hope he appreciates it. Please, give him my regards.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
I wonder if I'm to Atlantis when Tony and I leave.
Заставив побігати мене, блядь. Заходь. Заходь. Ходу.
Hello.
It's like we've been gone forever.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure.
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Okay. Engines burn, mysterious.
Ватя.
Everything looks so pretty here.
Так, куда?
We're in orbit. Board's all great. Successful job.
Dan acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
The station was rebuilt after it was destroyed by House Faroon. It's unclear why they felt like rebuilding it was necessary, but they did.
I am, hands down, the best pilot in this dump.
Hey, Best Pilot не поганяв в нього тлан.
You look like you've got news. It better be good news. Okay, come on. Don't keep me in suspense. When do I ship out?
You are not shipping out anywhere. Oh.
What? How could it be better? Oh, come on. Quit messing with me and just tell me already.
Congratulations, you have been awarded a special commendation.
Wow, really? Let's see. Unique in the history of the Vanguard. That's good, right? Okay. Okay, finally some real recognition. Thanks for doing the legwork here. I'm not gonna forget that you helped me out. And someday, when I'm running the Vanguard, I'm gonna make sure you get paid big time. For now, though, my account's a little light, so this is the best I can do. But really, I mean it. I'm gonna remember this.
2500. 2500 через секунду. Алло. Да.
Hey, my biggest fan and supporter. How are you?
Хорошо.
Marquez is all right.
Придеться закруглятися, бо мені треба відлучитися по домашнім справам. Португалія, як будеш, привіт. Рава, дякую. Закінчили доповнюючий квест і майже закінчили United Colonies. Треба летіти за кораблем. Варлок, там координати корабля дали. Все, всім пока-пока-пока. Продовжимо трошки.